Hi, hello, vanakkam. I'm so happy to be in front of you with yet another VenBa Shows. So I'm here to discuss about one application which has been a talk of all the communities in the last 3 4 days. This application got launched during the Thanksgiving week, and it grabbed everybody's attention because it's definitely a very important tool for anybody who is running a business, because it is concerned with marketing. It is about taking your services to your customer and prospects. So it's definitely is a very important software, so that way it grabbed everybody's attention. But at the same time, it also got grabbed everybody's attention because it was very confusing to use. Because a lot of people have been complaining, saying that they were not really able to figure out what this application is capable of doing, because it was promising quite a lot. So it was really confusing in terms of what it could do. And in fact, I also signed up for a trial edition, and then tried to play around with the application, and I was really disappointed because I was really not able to figure out what it can do. And then on top of that, there are certain comments that I said, a lot of things are on paid version, this is a glorified free version. Those such comments were also made because we did not understand the application very well. And in fact, I almost gave up, saying that no, it doesn't look like it's a great tool. But then, I mean, I always have a lot of uh, I mean, admiration for such founders, because it's so difficult to bring a product out. So I know the difficulty, having failed a couple of times. So I did a little research about this organization, and particularly I was very impressed with the founder, Maryna Brushkina. And I followed her on LinkedIn and a couple of forums that are there in LinkedIn and Slack. And I really found the content that she's sharing with respect to, growth hacking, marketing, etc., were really valuable. So, if she is behind this, which means that this application should do a lot of things. So that kind of changed my perspective, and I wanted to give it one more try. And then this time, I kind of tried it. With a lot more detail and all those things. I really found it to be very good. Just that my understanding before was a little different. So I'm sure you all know about the application that I'm going to talk about. It is Growth Channel. Growth Channel is an automated marketing intelligence platform. It definitely is an automated marketing intelligence platform, because it helps you with respect to getting your complete marketing plan and all those things done. And this video is an attempt to see how I experience Grow Channel, and probably try and sort out couple of misinterpretation about this application. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, and this is what is the dashboard. I have already created a marketing plan, so it is already there. But anyway, I will create one more marketing plan just for all of you to see how it is done. And if you typically see, these are the four important. You look at plan, progress, library, and community. These are the most important things in this application. So let me come with something of least importance, the community. They have a community on Slack and LinkedIn as well. There's a lot of discussions that are happening on this. It's a good value add. It's good to be part of it. Library has got a suite of um, templates, tools, tool suggestions, recommendations, and all those things, which is definitely useful. I still haven't figured out what is available for somebody who's just signed for a free account, or somebody who's got a paid account. That I did not figure, but the library is definitely interesting in terms of what it could do. Progress is what is mostly on the analysis, in terms of how well your marketing is working and with respect to your competitors, so on and so forth. And finally, coming to the plan, because that is where you are starting off as to what are your KPIs and what do you want to achieve. Okay, so I'll quickly go to start from the profile. So There's nothing much. You just need to define your profile. Just to try out, I just bought a tier 1. I wanted to play around with it, be convinced that it's a good application, and then probably upgrade it to tier 2 or tier 3, depending on my need. So at this moment, I just bought tier 1, which comes with one workspace and one marketing, one marketing plan, and 3 competitor analysis. So for this moment, I'm happy with that. So so first thing that you need to do is just create your marketing plan. Let us generate a new one. I'll generate a marketing plan. And it helps you really in creating a detailed marketing plan, asking the relevant questions. There may be debates in terms of saying that there are templates available. If you just fill the template, that is good enough and all those things. Yes, I do buy into that, but then this is also interesting because the way it asks questions, it gives you samples, it gives you prompts you with answers and all those. I really enjoyed doing it. Um, uh, so so let's generate a new plan. I will not go to the plan that I've created. So this is how it is. So your marketing plan is either for trigger, so that somebody knows about your brand, or it could be awareness, it could be consideration to use your services, it could be conversion, or it could be creating a delight for your customer, or being an advocate for your services. So this is why you need to develop a marketing plan. So it just gets started. Okay, so which one identifies you the most? So I'm a business owner, so I'm clicking on business owner, and then how would you describe your offer in under 5 words? Okay, so data warehousing services or enterprises. This is what is my service, and then the URL for my landing page. This is important because from this is the place from where it brings you the analytics to be compared with your competitors. Okay, and what is my priority? Okay, is it product sales? I don't do any product, so it is not. Service contracts, definitely service contract. But before that, should I generate new leads? Yes. I'm not looking at brand awareness, website visitors, or content engagement. For the time being, I want new leads, so I click on new leads and then just go to the next one. So what industry do you operate in? So clothing. So none of these. So I will go to other and say healthcare, because all my solutions are predominantly for the healthcare vertical. So I confirm healthcare and then click on next. You can. So what is my marketing budget? Anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 a month. Yeah, depending on that, it will also suggest you the right kind of tactics. So what is my name of the company? Ideas to IT technologies. Okay, and okay, what country do I target? Though it is global, my primary customer base is from United States, so I'll click on United States of America. And then whom am I targeting? I'm not targeting candidates and employees, neither partners or affiliates or end customers. So business customers are my target because it's a B2B service. And coming to the demographic, it can be of both gender. I want them to be in a decision making in this thing, so anywhere between 31 to 65. Job function could be purchasing, information technology, entrepreneurship. I think that is good enough. Yeah. And then seniority, it has to be director, VP, or owner. And then experience, anywhere 10 plus, because they need to be, in the deciding. Does your target audience have specific technical skills? Not really. It could be anybody. Degree does not really matter. Company size, because mine is a high ticket offering, it has to be 200 plus employees, or maybe 51 to 200. Degree, company size, and industry, as I told you, medical and healthcare, and high tech. Let me add high tech as well. Okay, so next is who are my main competitors? Just for, let me say, ThoughtWorks, maybe Hexaware, and I work there and I love this company. Okay, what is your main competitive advantage? 10 plus years of experience, early adopters of technology. The third one being product engineering. Product engineering. Next. So, okay, which step of the marketing funnel do you want to build this plan for? So it is recommending, growth channel is recommending conversion, but then I would rather choose before user as, yeah, I would rather choose trigger, because nobody really knew about my brand, so I want to create a trigger. uh, Also awareness, okay, maybe trigger and awareness. And it is recommending leads, definitely yes, I want leads. And okay, let it be leads only. Confirm your secondary marketing, definitely sales, conversion rate as well, because that's what it has suggested. Should I add web visits? Maybe yes. Okay, there is no other information and no campaigns as well. So click on it, your marketing plan gets generated. Okay. So now this is where lot of confusion started, when I first used growth channel, because when I did it, this is for the first time, a mail was triggered to my mailbox with all this information as is. So I didn't really, we really did not find it useful at all. So I was thinking, then when I tried to look at it, it was saying that you need to buy marketing plan. So I was thinking that there is an upsell, when it in terms of trying to give a detailed marketing plan. So I was not really happy. But so I kind of stopped there. And now if you look at it, you can export this as PDF. So when you export it as PDF, may not be a very detailed marketing plan, it gives you a reasonably good marketing plan. I'll share that as well. So this is the plan that it has shared. So it gives you what are my considerations, what are my trigger marketing ideas. So it really gives me the complete details as to how I should take care of my marketing, which is really interesting and which can give you specific inputs. But I'm unhappy with this. I would be happy if I get a white label thing, because if I'm giving it to a customer, I don't want to see, these kind of tier one, tier two, and all those things are probably grow channel name as well. So one request to the founders is, please make this report white labeled. You can still give us the detailed marketing plan as an add-on, but at least this marketing plan, whatever you're offering, we'll be happy if you could give it as white labeled. Okay. And going back to the growth channel, so we have created the plan. Now the next thing that you need to is create personas. Okay, so click on personas. This is very interesting because you can create new personas based on the template. They've provided enough templates for you to figure out, who are the personas that you need to target with your messaging or ads, etc. Or you can create your own, uh, persona with the template, or probably your own. So I created my own because I felt that my customers are a little different here. It guides you in terms of finding the right kind of persona. And so here, once you create the persona, depending on your marketing plan, there are two important things that you can do from here. One is generate content for Joe and identify growth tactics for Joe. So if you are targeting a persona like Joe, what are all the growth tactics that you need to follow? So click on that. Okay. As I told you, I am already using one more this thing, so that is why it is coming to the marketing plan again. Just a minute. So let's go to tactics. Yes, this is the old one that I've created. So let's go to the personas, and I'll go to Joe and then identify growth tactics for uh, for Joe. Okay, so this is what it is. So this is the growth marketing ideas for ideas to IT. So depending on what I selected, so I selected for trigger, awareness, and consideration. So for trigger, what is all I to contact authors who just published, and it also gives me, okay, have I done this? You can track whatever you have done, how you have to do, and all those things. So this is pretty nice. So for trigger, what should I do? For awareness, what should I do? And for consideration, what should I do? These are the things that that is there in the tactics. And if you want to see the others, this is all. If you click on all growth tactics, I think there are some 200 odd growth tactics that are available, but this is tailored to what is your growth tactic. Okay, then last but not the least is a content. Okay, so here if you want to create new content, uh, this is very similar to GPT-3 that we have already seen. So ideas to IT technologies, data warehousing services for enterprises, create content for, let's say, LinkedIn ad. And then business customers in healthcare is my audience, so generate content. So it would create content for me. Ideas to ideas, data warehousing services. We offer high quality, cost effective solution that meet your needs and exceeds expectation. So you can favorite it, or if you think that healthcare providers are experienced and resources, nice. Ideas to ideas, data warehousing. We provide high quality, reliable, scalable. Yeah. So I can like it, or I can probably say that this is not relevant to me, depending on the content, and so that the AI will get trained, and next time it will give you better content. This is how you need to generate content. It could be for Facebook ad, Google ad, or LinkedIn ad. Okay, so this is about how you are doing, uh, with respect to the plan. And now let's look at the progress. So when you come to the progress, again, it very very beautifully gives you where you are standing, what you need to do. So it's very clear in terms of, okay, what are all the things that you need to do: set up your account detail, link your social profile, share your feedback, and all those. But what is important is this. So where it says, okay, initiate campaigns development, set up email workflow, set up marketing audience, remarketing audiences, uh, contact media publishers and bloggers, contact podcasters, ask customers for testimonials. So it gives you detailed step by step instruction in terms of how you can take your marketing to the next level. And these this is what I'm talking about. This 2 to 31 is all the things, but what is important. And they also share you some tools that you can use to accomplish any of those next steps that you need to do. And you can also connect your Google Analytics. This is very interesting, because when you connect your Google Analytics, it will try to create a persona out of your Google Analytics detail itself. So this is where you can see your progress in terms of how well you are progressing, uh, and take your marketing to the next level, right? And then coming to the competitors, okay, I told you that you know that you can look at the analytics from of your competitors. We already chose some three competitors when we were doing the marketing plan. So it will try to fetch data from these websites and your landing page as well, so that you can compare into what are all the keywords that these companies are using, how well are you doing with respect to these companies, etc. So you can download it as PDF. Right now I've been told that this data uh, is pulled from SEMrush, but generally, we've had some bad experience in terms of these API integration, and tomorrow if they change it to something else, we have no control over it. So at this moment, data does come from SEMrush. So you can see Idea State has got 2588 black rings, monthly traffic worldwide. So what are all the keywords that are being searched? A typical SEMrush landing pages. So what are all the referring domains? So everything is there. As I told you, you can also see competitors data. So let's see, so competitors data. So organic keywords, index pages, uh, landing pages, media publishers, backlinks, referring domains. Everything is is available with you, right? I briefly spoke about library. Yes, this is the library. You can see a lot of things. You can get tools that you could use for your marketing game. There are templates that are available which will be useful for you there. So you could see a lot of templates that are available. And then you also have case studies. You got growth experiments that you can do. So on the whole, this is this library is pretty good. So this has been my experience with growth channel. So the next, couple of things. Yeah, when you get into it, you get overwhelmed because there seems to be a lot of options, but there's definitely a method of madness. Method to the madness. If you really find out the way to do it, just do the plan. Do not worry about the detailed marketing plan, etc., but then just click on the plan, and then it will guide you everywhere. It says, let's see, so now it says that next step, activate your plan. So it will guide you everywhere. But then uh, uh, if there is a reasonable onboarding, that would be really good, in terms of just figuring out how to do and what to do with growth channel. That is something that is missing at this moment, but I think that would get fixed very quickly. And second thing is, as I told you, there is I need these things to be white labeled. And last but not the least, there is an upsell even within this report. To get the full marketing experience, it's an upsell. So I'll be happy if it is not done within this report, because if I'm an agency, I'll find it difficult to share such a report with my customer. But otherwise, uh, I am really happy with what Growth Channel can do, and I want to believe this application because the people behind this application seems to be knowledgeable to me, and with my limited interaction in the last couple of days, they also seem to be very approachable. They've been very patiently listening to all our concerns, queries, and answering clarifications. I'm sure that you would have had the same experience in the communities as well. So am I ready to share my verdict at this moment? And definitely, it's a good tool for me to use and get some high level insights into how I can do my marketing, give it some suggestions, etc. And the second thing is, it's very nice for me to share such things with my customer, asking them relevant questions, etc. From a consulting standpoint, I really find it interesting. There are definitely a couple of upsells which are slightly confusing when we are using that application, and I think those needs to be clarified. And apart from that, I believe it is worth at least signing up for a at least a minimal plan for growth channel. I don't think you will get disappointed, and that's my opinion. Thank you so much for watching me. As always, I enjoyed sharing what I saw in any application with you. There are any questions, I'm sure the founder is available in all the communities. She'll be very happy to answer. Otherwise, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer whatever I know about Growth Channel. Thank you so much.